Let's start first, man. We'll go back to, your first two stints at South Carolina. I know we dove deep into that last time, but just talk about, I guess, the differences, because you think about it again, 89 to 98, and then you were there from 06 to 12. Boy, things were a lot different in those two stints, I feel like. The overall vibe of Carolina football, the facilities, the coaches, the athletes, you literally were there when you got the SEC hat on, you joined the conference. I mean, compare and contrast, I guess. Do you look back and you're like, you're more favorable to one or the other, the two stints, or I guess how were they different? How were they the same? And just reflect a little bit on your time in Columbia and those two runs.
The first time we were here, we didn't have SEC caliber players from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And we knew that when we got here, and we had played South Carolina when I was at App, and we were very competitive with them. And it was just, when we got in the conference, I mean, I remember Coach Woods, our very first staff meeting, it was late at night, and we'd been through the dorms trying to get to know some of the players. And that first staff meeting, he said, "I really wish I was the next head coach here," because we knew it was getting ready. It was going to be a tough go of it. And we had some really good players. Corey Miller and, Todd Ellis, guys like that, and Harold Green, outstanding players. We just didn't have from top to bottom what we needed. And we started recruiting better as we got into it. And then they made change, and then Coach Scott came in, and we won the very first bowl game in South Carolina history.
Yeah.
But still, we didn't have, SEC talent from top to bottom. And when I got back, the second time, we had guys that could really play in this league. And defensively, we went out and got us some better ones too.
Yeah.
I remember when I got here, I made the statement. I said, "We've got to change the DNA of our defense right now," and we did. I remember Cliff Matthews was one of the first big gets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Travian Robertson in that class, and of course Melvin, and so it was really a good time to be here and for recruiting, because there was such a huge amount of talent. I'm talking about NFL talent in the state, and we got them all.
Yeah.
Basically, we missed on one every now and then, but it's when we went head to head with Clemson in recruiting in state. I don't know if we ever missed one.
Yeah.
And we got them all. And
because that was when Holloman flipped and a couple other guys flipped, and from there, like you said, just everybody was coming to South Carolina.
Yeah. Then Marcus, and of course, like I say, the Greenwood guys, Kelsey and DJ and or Jungle Boy, as your shirt says right there. And
Free Jungle Boy.
But Alshon Jeffrey, Devin Taylor, and we had done a really good job of evaluating talent. And so we didn't make very many mistakes in recruiting, and the guys that we targeted that we wanted to get, we got them. And that wasn't always the case here at South Carolina. And so the second stint, again, I enjoyed more because we had more success. And I got a chance to work for Coach Spurrier, who is outstanding. I can't say enough good things about him.
Let you do your job, I'm sure. He wasn't much of a defensive guy.
He just wanted to make sure that he got a chance to call enough plays.
Yeah.
And he liked getting that ball back.
Right.
In fact, the other day, and this flashed in my mind, I saw Presbyterian just hired a coach, and it said, "Who's never punts."
Yeah, I actually saw, funny enough, you say that on Twitter, that a guy I know, he had an interview with him, and it was the coach that never punts. He literally never punts.
And the first thing went through my mind was, oh my gosh, Coach Spurrier's gotten back and coach college football.
Yeah.
Because I remember some games. If we couldn't stop them effectively early, they just go for it on fourth down all the time. That was his demeanor.
Who can
about
forget
that.
2014 Auburn? I know you weren't there, but that was just, I think we went 6 for 8 on fourth down, just whatever. They're going to score at will. We got to score too. So.
Yeah. Well, I remember down at LSU, we got the ball. I think it was inside our own 30-yard line, and we went for it on fourth down and didn't get it. And then immediately we were in the red zone on defense without punting. So he's something. But he's a great coach.